The class and the topic of the class is going to be really impactful because it's talking about a community that I feel like is not really talked about, or we don't, touch base on a lot. And the fact that a lot of people still really don't know how to interact with, people from that community or understand their culture. I thought it was important to kind of help her, help the Lord's vision, but then help her bring that life group to the church. Overwhelmed. And honestly, kind of always those thoughts of like, all right, maybe I'm not knowledgeable enough. So before I logged on, I remember being very nervous. I remember just wanted to like bring energy and wanted to kick it off in a good way, but I wasn't sure that, like I said, I was like the right person. Excited and confident, because I feel more familiar with not only like the things that we are teaching people that take the life group, but I feel like at the same time I've been learning more and more about the deaf and hard of hearing community, to the fact that when I'm speaking or giving my expressions or my opinions, like it's genuine. It's not just for me just trying to lead a life group, but like I really am connected now more to the community, and so it's a joy to be able to like co-lead this. We talk about different, journeys that people in the deaf hard of hearing community can go through. And one of the journeys is sometimes deciding if they want to get a cochlear implant, or a hearing aid. And I think one aha moment that I've had in the class previously, but I feel like every time we do it, participants have, is just how that's not such an easy journey or decision as I think people in the hearing world would think it would be. Because it's like, oh, you want to hear? Of course, you want a cochlear implant or hearing aid. But in this class, we watch videos of like true people and their actual stories and their journeys of trying to get it, to understand how difficult that can be. I would. I enjoy, like, I don't want to say it's like necessarily teaching, because I don't think it's like fully teaching. I think it's just facilitating a conversation, and I enjoy facilitating conversations. I enjoy just connecting with people and learning more about just people's journeys and stories. And I think that's really the core of what the life group is. But the second thing is like connecting with other people, because God say we can't do life alone. So it's allowing us to have that opportunity to do that. And I think facilitating a life group is taking it to that next level, because you really get to see your impact as well and how God is using you, especially as you do it a couple of times. Go for it. I think we are our hardest critics. And I think one thing I try to remember is that God doesn't want to use you. Well, I'm not saying He can't use you, but He doesn't ask you to come as your strongest or come with all the answers before being used. He wants you to come as you are. And so even if you have an idea, if it's something that sticks with you and it won't let you go, that's God speaking to you. So follow the leading and know that He will help you plan out the steps, and He will give you the ideas and the people that you need to succeed. So don't even worry about that piece. The hardest part for you is just taking that step forward, and I promise you, if you do, you won't regret it. God wants us to live a life abundantly, and I believe you can't live a life abundantly without giving yourself challenges every once in a while. So if it's scary, do it, because that means it's probably going to be something that's the most rewarding in your life.